green and yellow trim, skating from left to right, and we are underway. Face-off won by the Knights. They'll begin behind the net of Zach Roncarati. Roncarati comes into this game with a personal record of 7 wins, 9 losses, 1 overtime loss, a goals against average of .366, a save percentage of .342, a save percentage of 89.4. As off the draw, it's the Knights gaining the center red line and dumping it down deep. Sharp angle attempt is fan. Another opportunity off the stick of Martin DeLugalinski is handled by O'Brien.
It should be interesting to see how well O'Brien plays. Didn't get a ton of practice time this week. Obviously, you mentioned it, Zach was dealing with an illness, so not a ton of time on the face. 5 power plays against the number 1 power play team, was the number 1 power play team. Now they're sitting at 43% overall. Still a very good number, but he did well last night, and it's tough when you put up that kind of a performance and then take the loss, but that's hockey.
It can be a cruel, cruel game sometimes. Here's Adam Palameke up the boards for McEnany. He finds Westendorf in the neutral zone. Westendorf from the neutral zone sends one on goal. Roncarati punches it aside.
Difficulty stopping them, but you look at this weekend as a whole. Obviously, yesterday doesn't feel great. You give up the 1 power play goal, but now 1 for 6 on the power play and penalty kill. The Knights are doing a fantastic job shutting down this power play unit.
Especially because the Knights coming in, they're 15th in the league. They kill off 77% of their penalties, and they are certainly no strangers to the penalty box. So here's Franklin Berry up the boards for McEnany. McEnany tried playing it to himself. He's bumped into by Ferrucci. Puck forced down a bit further, and now it'll be McEnany controlling in the corner. Back up at the point, Berry just barely holds the blue line. McEnany doesn't want to take the chance. He'll collect in the neutral zone. Kyle McEnany out with a long shift. He'll come to the bench as he'll be sent down by Madzi. Roncarati nearly had some trouble with it. Westendorf on the forecheck. Back behind the...
I think it's well needed.
McEnany will settle in for the draw for Danbury, and he wins it into an empty corner. He'll pick up the puck himself and now begin to look for an option. He finds Mastroni. Mastroni unable to clear. Sean Reed holding the blue line. He'll do it for a second time. A backhand down low, skitters wide. Murphy, a centering attempt. Looked like losing his balance there for a moment was Franklin Berry, but he stays up on his skates. Now Hill gets the puck out of the zone. Regrouped in the neutral zone, and Loftus will send it back down. O'Brien behind his own net. Goes up the near side boards. It's cut down by Murphy, and he sends one through the crease. Mastroni is able to get the puck out of the zone off his backside. Not exactly the way he drew it up. Now Murphy again, met by McEnany. Chipped into the zone. Knights will go off for a change. 7.5 gone by in the first period. 1-0 your score in favor of the New England Knights. Well, afternoon hockey before everybody settles on in for the XFL game at 2 o'clock.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Here's Kyle McEnany, lofting one out of the zone. It's cut down in the neutral zone. Madzi there as well. Now Machar, big hit, finishing his check. Morrison got the worst of it. A centering attempt goes over a few sticks, and now a long pass connects up ahead with Misha Machar. Machar caught from behind, a backhander, he scores!
On the net and stuffs it into the left side there and beats O'Brien, blocker side. And hey, the Knights respond right back. They did not want to let what happened last night to them happen again. Very good response from them.
For Butler, it is his 4th goal of the season. Icing is called, and Jackie,
especially in the third period yesterday, and allowed Danbury to come back in the game. Of course, taking the penalties didn't help, but they came back in the game, and oh, look at that. We got another broken skate blade.
It is. It's Jake Willis once again. And it's the same skate as well. Get that man some bolts. Meanwhile, back in the Danbury zone, it's Murphy seeing the puck get knocked away by O'Brien. This time, Willis is able to get to the bench himself. Yeah, that takes strength.
Yeah.
One foot to go across the boards like that, not bad.
Well, he's used to it now.
Now he has the experience. Here's Westendorf. Tries to spin his way around Loftus. Westendorf again from a bad angle. Goes off the backside of Weber, and then Weber's shot gets knocked wide. 3 Colonials behind the goal line, taken by Reed. Reed goes up the boards, chopped down by Madzi. Madzi still holding that line. Westendorf falls over right in front of him, losing his bucket on the play is Kyle Madigan. There's the whistle. And
they're trying to get those offensive possessions, and they're getting good looks at the net.
Here's Cope the other way. A shot, save, rebound, score!
Opportunity too. Madsey came in late. Cope went right for the net. Good decision for him. And then the rebound just comes loose. And that's exactly how they scored that goal. But once again, some defensive lapses on the backside. The Knights have to do a better job at following that up and getting there. And I was just about to say how the Colonials on the last shift did a better job at breaking down a 2-on-1, and it was Wojciechowski and Lefkoff who were the defensive pairings. They did a good job communicating and blocking off another 2-on-1 chance, and then, of course, it led down to the other end of the ice for the goal.
Well, Danbury's defense certainly has no complaints about ice time, as there are only 4 of them dressed. Every now and then we see Kyle McEnany back there. This is McEnany losing possession of the puck, and now Murphy up ahead. Through the neutral zone, it's Jake Willis. Glad to see he got his skates fixed. Willis on the backhand, gets knocked down. McEnany tries to go around a pair of defenders, loses possession of the puck, flipped back down, and Cole Madsey will start from behind the cage of Shane O'Brien. Madsey looking for an option, gives along for McEnany, deflects off his stick. Sean Reed puts it right back to McEnany. He gloves this one down, and he finds Misha Mashar. Mashar falls down on the play from his backside, has it swiped off of his stick, and Chase Lapworth clears the puck out of the zone before he's met by Kyle McEnany at the blue line. Nice hit.
Yeah, both of them feel the brunt of that hit. It's a good 50-50 shot, and I really like the effort from Lapworth. Comes back on the play, creates a turnover, and then, of course, takes that connection with McEnany trading part. You have to get a replacement.
You know what? I used to buy wooden sticks. They cost $12 a piece.
And they didn't, again, we'll talk about sticks, but they didn't have blades, right? Or they didn't have curve on the blades, right?
Ha, ha. Gordie Howley, eat your heart out. Then you get a little blowtorch.
Yeah.
Bend it a little
Stick
bit.
it in the door, right?
Yeah, why
That's how
not?
they did it.
I actually did do that once and, well, set my stick on fire. But anyway, 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Palameke on the far sidewall can't clear the puck out of the zone. Burham from the blue line deflects into the near side corner. Wojciechowski trying to clear, fanned on the shot. Now Dylan Weber. He'll go hard and fast off the glass. That finds its way into the neutral zone. Turned over. Palameke leaves it for Mashar. Mashar tries giving back to Palameke. He was driving towards the net. The Knights. Weber tries threading a needle for Cope. It goes off the skates of Butler down deep. Cope will bump Pimentel. Palmeter up ahead for Murphy. Murphy will skyhook one that goes off the glass over the glove of Kiervanen. And Danbury will dump it down deep once again. 2.5 to go in the period. Misha Mashar, somehow his stick went behind him. Boy, the sticks are not having a good afternoon.
Flying around, breaking in half.
Falling down Franklin Berry. Nolan Murphy, a big drive, saved by O'Brien, and he'll hold on.
Score in this next 70 seconds.
New England coming into this game with a 16.3% conversion rate on the power play. Danbury kills off 78.5 of their penalties. So a minute remaining in the period, and breaking out of his own end is Sean Reed. He finds Willis in the neutral zone. Willis will send it down deep. Franklin Berry wraps one around the boards, cut down by Madigan. No, Madigan could not handle that, and it goes all the way down. Yeah,
it took a funny bounce on him late, kicked off of his skates, and again, a good clearing attempt by Dylan Weber.
Cole Madsey, a defenseman's the first forechecker, as coming out noon. And you know, if as we're underway, if you stuck with us the entire time, we do hope you got to check out some of that pure XFL action.
Oh, incredible.
Gotta love it.
I love it.
So off the draw, the Knights regain the Danbury zone. Zach McGinnis alongside Jack O'Mara here in the Danbury broadcast booth. As up ahead with it is Dylan Weber. Weber will send this deep into the Knights' end. He'll get there first. He's met by Nolan Murphy. Murphy comes up with the puck. Murphy, a long pass up ahead for Brendan Thomas Hayden. Thomas Hayden stripped of the puck by Madsey. Madsey reverses behind the cage for Weber, and Weber will send it down once again. 5 seconds to go on the penalty, and New England not really able to get anything going on this power play.
And it's tough, too, because obviously you have the long layoff, but when a power play split up in between two periods, it's really difficult to get going, especially in that second period. It's just very difficult because you start with a neutral zone face-off, and then you have to get your whole offense set up.
Sharp angle attempt off the stick of Jake Willis is handled.
Power play here, that could spark your whole period.
Chase Lapworth with a tighter chin strap won the face-off forward. He has the puck behind the net of Shane O'Brien. Franklin Berry going to work on him, but Lapworth will come up with it. Sneaking in from the point and taking a shot is Delugalinski. It goes off the side of the cage and cleared all the way down.
And Delugalinski, he comes across. That's a great fine pass across from, I think it was number 4 for the Knights. It was Lapworth. Yeah, he finds Delugalinski across, and it's actually a really good play by Madzi, who closes that down and forces the shot wide.
Mastroni on the forecheck on the penalty kill. He does battle with Lapworth. Also in to help out Sean Reed. Lapworth comes up with it. 45 seconds gone by on the power play. 2-2 your score between the New England Knights and the Danbury Colonials. The Knights out shooting Danbury by a 13-10 margin as Lapworth skates through everybody, sends one into the bar. Delugalinski on the draw for the Knights, but a clean win by Kyle McEnany. McEnany picks up the puck, has an option in Mastroni. He'll take it himself as we're back to five-a-side hockey. McEnany into the zone. McEnany with a loose stick that he has to stick handle around. Finally lost possession of the puck. Delugalinski slides one up the boards, trying to soccer it out of the zone is Burham. Kept alive at the point, and then sending one wide was Franklin Berry. Madzi a shot. That goes wide as well. Now Berry at the far blue line. Along for Mastroni. Back to Berry. Berry will send it down deep behind the net. Nobody there wearing the orange and black. And so Nick Ferrucci is able to get the puck out of the zone. Now a 2-on-1 developing. Here is Loftus. Loftus sending one across and just out of the reach of Devin Butler looking for his second.
Yeah, again, Danbury burned on the 2-on-1 opportunity, and McEnany just didn't get there in time, but they're lucky that pass doesn't connect. As you said it, Zach, right on the doorstep was Butler looking to tap that one in.
McEnany will send it back down into a New England zone. A weird bounce comes to the front of the net. Boy, not the first time we've seen that bounce and end. Over 7 minutes gone by now in the second period. Haven't had too many shots either way, although the goaltenders have had to come on big when requested. 2-on-2 into the zone. Shot deflects over the top of the net. Nolan Murphy watching Ryan Wojciechowski as Wojciechowski sends one through the legs of Cope, not out of the zone. Shot from the point, easily handled by O'Brien.
A ton of opportunities and a couple of good kills, actually, from the Colonials. They did a really good job at making sure the shot stayed to the outside, and they cleared the puck, had some possession time. Obviously, that helps, too.
4 players battling for the puck behind the net. We have a whistle on a hand. The line of Lapworth, Kiervanen, and Madigan will stay out for the Knights. Fresh legs on the ice for Danbury as a long pass is too far from McEnany, but McEnany with the hustle manages to negate the icing. Now Westendorf doing battle behind the cage. McEnany sees the puck go past his stick. Franklin Berry fans on the clearing attempt. Here's Kyle Madigan. Madigan gets drilled down to the ice, awkwardly into the boards. He's back up on his skates.
Yeah, good to see. That's a clean hit, but he just was in an awkward position when Franklin Berry delays the hit.
Pass from Weber, and then dive. Here's Kevin Remsen in the neutral zone. He'll launch one on goal, fought off by Roncarati. Mastroni, Cope, pass to the slot, nobody home. Delugalinski gets it as far as the red line. Franklin Berry will send it back down deep, as it doesn't seem like either team's really gotten their legs back under them. Absolutely,
Zach. It's just kind of a back-and-forth game right now. Each team trying to pick some passes out that I think are a little
anywhere. Yep. Dylan Weber with a face-off win, quickly cleared out of the zone by Palmeter. Picked up by Madzi as the puck did not have the gas for the icing call. Now Weber picks the puck out of his jersey. Up ahead, it's McEnany. Brady Hill finds Weber. Weber, top of the circle. His shot looking to go top shelf. Franklin Berry from the point, saved by Roncarati. The rebound trickles wide. Roncarati still down and out. He's lost his stick. Left off with a shot, and what a save by Zach Roncarati. We have a whistle. I don't think that puck ever left the surface of the ice. Roncarati might have been expecting a shot higher up. So the Colonials with their first lead of the afternoon, looking to expand upon it as Mastroni chips it back for Madsey. Madsey unable to hold the blue line. Knights looking for a response. Driving wide is Lapworth. Lapworth, a backhand shot. Goes off the side of the cage. Remsen clears it as far as the blue line. Dylan Weber gets the secondary assist as Mastroni sends
Light things up. Hasn't picked up a goal yet, but those couple of secondary assists are important.
off the draw. Cope's shot is punched aside by Roncarati.
Yeah, we've seen him do that a couple of times. He likes to shoot from that area of the ice.
Everybody getting exactly what they wanted if you're wearing the orange and black right now. 8 minutes to go in the second period. Here's Franklin Berry. He likes throwing the body, and on the receiving end is Delugalinski. Weber takes the puck off of Delugalinski's stick. Chipped up ahead for Cope, no icing on the...
Get one. It's now to the Knights' side. This is what happened last night. They were down by a goal. It was 2-1, but they need to find a way to get something going offensively, and if they could score a goal by the end of the period, that will help them immensely.
Kyle McEnany got taken for a ride courtesy of an Andrew Palmeter hip check. Puck squirts out, and it's Butler. Off the stick of Thomas Hayden. Now the defenseman Nick Ferrucci in the neutral zone. Pair of Colonials players going to work on him. Nate Mastroni nearly was able to take the puck. Instead, it's Thomas Hayden once again. At the goal line, sent in front, and sending it wide is Butler.
Yeah, good chance for Butler, and it's a good find again. Goal line up. That's the way that they've been working, and it really has been successful for the Knights. If they can continue to do that, they're going in the opposite direction.
McEnany on the draw against Burham. He won it. Here's Cope. Getting it as far as the blue line. McEnany can't get it much further. Burham will chip it back down. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Kyle McEnany with plenty of time. He's able to launch it all the way down. Nice air time on that as it didn't touch the ice until the far blue line. Now again, a turnover in the New England zone. It's taken away by Cope. Now Madsey. 2 seconds and one. That'll do it for the New England power play. And again, New England not able to do much with the man advantage.
Yeah, Danbury did a really good job, again, killing some time, taking the puck in their own zone, just skating around with it. A lot of that had to do with Cole Madsey's smart play. He moves the puck so well, does so many good things with the puck in his decision-making, and he's a big reason why there's more time killed off.
Weekend, and we'll skate 5 aside as the third period is underway. It's Franklin Berry. Up the boards, now Dylan Weber. He waits for Brady Hill to get back on side before he dumps it down deep. Roncarati will leave it behind the cage. Up ahead, it's Max Burham. Burham's pass intercepted by Hill, but kept alive in the zone. Good job on the point by Loftus. Now looking to clear is Dylan Weber. Weber sends a pass behind Ryan Kaola. Knights are able to get it as far as the Danbury blue line before Franklin Berry knocks it down. Sent back down into the Danbury zone. 40 seconds gone by in the third period. Figure if the Knights are going to get back into this, they'll need to get something going early on, as they have been outshot early. The Maine Wild, who are chasing the Knights in the standings, they trail New England by a single point. Lost yesterday against Lewis and Auburn. Here is Delugalinski. Delugalinski caught from behind, picks up the loose puck in the slot, but can't take the shot. Kyle McEnany. He falls down, gets back up, maintains possession of the puck the entire way, but his pass is nearly picked off by Kiervanen. Still in the offensive zone for the Knights as Kiervanen's shot gets directed into the corner. Berry. Westendorf. Westendorf can't get the puck out of the zone. With the puck is Willis. Back at the point, a shot goes off the glove of O'Brien and trickles wide. Now Reed at the point. His shot gets deflected wide as well. Getting a stick on that was Levi Kiervanen. Kiervanen, a native of Finland, plying his trade here in North America. I will not attempt to pronounce the town that he is from, as it has way too many P's and E's for me to handle.
I'm going to work on it. Zach.
Yeah, give it a shot. Wraparound attempt saved by O'Brien. Weber, intended for Westendorf, kept alive at the zone, gloved by Shane O'Brien, and this time he'll just hold.
And I'm going to say Lappenrem.
Sure.
That's my best.
That's your best?
Yes.
I'm going to have to check this out on Google after the game. Here's Nate Mastroni. Mastroni with the puck behind the New England net. Goes back up to the point for Barry. Barry's shot steered aside by Roncarati. Butler gets the puck out of the zone. Barry sees this go past him. Icing is called as Shane O'Brien came out to play.
Put it at center ice. It's the right thing to do.
It's one of those rules that is different at the youth level. At the USA, for USA Hockey youth, goaltenders are allowed to leave their crease. The icing will still get blown dead, but not so much here at the NA3HL. 4.5 gone by in the third. Danbury holding on to the 2-goal lead. New England looking to get back into this game and looking to secure their playoff future. It's Sean Loftus, the defenseman, takes a hit from Palameke. Palameke and Loftus still battling in front of the Danbury bench. Puck squirts out and it's taken by Mitchell Schulman. Schulman upended at the blue line. Franklin Berry with the physical hit. Now Kiervanen, our favorite Finn, his shot saved by O'Brien. He picks up his own rebound. Kiervanen will send it behind the cage. Berry takes a cross check for his troubles, can't get to the puck. Puck was stuck in that corner for a moment. Now it's kicked out, and it'll be Dylan Weber. McEnany trying to get the puck into the zone. He does. Pimentel dumped into the New England zone. Nate Mastroni, the only forechecker, gets spun down to the ice. Picking up the loose puck is Pimentel. Murphy off the boards, a little too far for Lapworth. Madsey will send it back down deep. Roncarati sees this go over his stick. So in the Zamboni corner, spinning around with the puck, was Ferrucci. Now Lapworth once again. Barry knocks it off of Lapworth's stick, then takes it away from Ferrucci as well. Barry then gets hit up high. No call coming. Westendorf out of the zone. He was looking for Remsen, who was lurking by the red line. Westendorf once again, this time poked out of his reach by Morrison. Ryan Morrison back on the ice after serving a 10-minute misconduct in the second period. Passed up ahead, it's Madigan. Kyle Madigan standing, sent in front, they score! Devin Buck, the puck over, a quick shot and a kick save by Roncarati as Weber suddenly found a gift in the middle of the ice. Chipped up ahead, it's Sean Reed, the defenseman. Reed tries feeding across for Lapworth. Pass was knocked behind, and then a pass up to the point is intercepted by Kyle McEnany. 2-on-2 come the Colonials into the zone. McEnany has Cope. McEnany tries to get around one, lost possession of the puck. Weber stepping in as the trailer. His shot is blocked, and Murphy will take it out for the Knights. He finds Lapworth. Lapworth driving down the near side wall, tries feeding back for Murphy, easily handled by Madsey, but Madsey's unable to clear. Murphy swings one towards goal, it goes wide. McEnany trying to get the puck out of the zone, unable to do so. Pimentel from the point. Shane O'Brien.
For them so far when they have zone entries like that.
Off the draw, sent on goal. O'Brien had to be sharp. Now turned over again. At the point, a shot saved by O'Brien. He had to go through traffic as Palmeter's shot was labeled for the back of the net. Now Butler working on a hat trick now. Taking a stick up high was Kyle Madigan. He stays on his skates, but he's behind the net of Shane O'Brien with the puck 200 feet away. Pass towards the neutral zone. New England in this period with 12 shots on goal to Danbury's 6. Off the glass, it was hanging out on the back of Sean McEnany for a moment, or Kyle McEnany rather. Not sure if he has a brother named Sean. Kick save by Roncarati. The rebound by Palameke is saved as well.
And just not a strong enough shot on the backhand there for Palameke. Had a space, but just couldn't get the shot away.
Save by O'Brien. McEnany a little shaken up on the play as he got spun down to the ice. Now loose puck picked up by Misha Mishar. Mishar, a snapshot into the chest of Zach Roncarati. The goal that stands as the difference right now. Dylan Weber on the draw. Picks up a puck through Kevin Remsen. Sent down deep. Roncarati taken down in the crease. Turned over, but Westendorf keeps it alive. Throws a check against Reed. Weber there as well. Back at the point, Madzi. A fluttering shot loose in the crease and cleared out of danger by Sean Reed as Zach Roncarati thought that he had it. Now a 2-on-1 developing the other way. In front, saved by O'Brien. It's loose on the edge of the crease and then flying into the boards.
Off of O'Brien's backside, he was unaware of where the puck was.
Well, we're going to have an exciting conclusion to this game as Danbury has squandered a 2-goal lead, and the Knights have managed to tie it. Even if they force it into overtime, they'll take the extra point in the standings. Here's Kyle McEnany in the corner. Cope, a sharp angle attempt, goes wide. Madzi picks up the loose puck from the point, sends it on goal. Roncarati makes the save.
Obviously, both teams would be happy to walk away with a point here, but the momentum is definitely on the Knights' side right now. Just the way that they're playing in their final third of the ice is really, really encouraging for a team that didn't look like they had anything going for them specifically at the start of this period.
Well, they have certainly tightened things up, and they've got a pair of goals to tie it up here in the third. Here's Lefkoff from the point. That one deflects in front. Roncarati makes the save, and then the referee in the blue line. Meanwhile, for New England, up front, it's Chafes Lapworth on the draw as a shot from Berry, or rather from Madzi.
He's been very good with his glove.
Lapworth up front. He's joined along by Nolan Murphy and Max Burham. Burham has the puck. He'll chip it off the boards. First player up is defenseman Sean Reed. He can't get control. Now a long pass off the stick of Cope, just a little bit out of his reach. Roncarati out of his net, sends it behind the cage. Under 3 to play in regulation. Here's Berry, kicking it along for Weber. And now a fluttering puck.
Shot, and O'Brien sucks it up. But the Danbury Colonials forcing some turnovers in the neutral zone and then don't turn it into any offensive opportunities. There's just not enough bodies getting in deep.
100 seconds now remaining in regulation time as this pass intended for Cope gets knocked away. McEnany in the neutral zone. He'll thread one ahead for Weber, quickly knocked off of his stick. Kiervanen going the other way. Sends it into the far corner. Madzi dealing with Delugalinski. Delugalinski has the puck for a moment, has it again, but just as quickly taken away by Weber, and Weber will clear. Now under 80 seconds to go. Here's Madzi again in his own end. Madzi will flip it up the same side while McEnany thought that the puck was going to get around defenseman Mitchell Schulman. Schulman had other ideas. Sean Reed with a